By design, right? When you backtrack till about the middle of March there, you can see the pattern developing.
It was partially, I think, getting those three into the Dodgers series. It was partially having Eric Lauer against the A's in Game 3 of this series, because the A's have a lot of left-handed batters. So it'll be Cease tomorrow, Lauer on Sunday, Cody Ponce to open up the Colorado series Monday, and then a Max Scherzer Tuesday. You see Scherzer in the foreground there. He threw a simulated game down in Dunedin a couple of days ago and got in 6 innings and 90 pitches as Okamoto has his first base hit as a big leaguer. That ball's coming out of play. The first major league hit for Kazuma Okamoto.
And he showed a little adaptability with that swing. It's an off-speed secondary pitch from Barlow off the plate away, but he stays on it just long enough to flick that ball into left field. Glad he's going to go authenticator.
He's the assistant authenticator. Oh, Vladdy, the old with the big smile, fake throw. The doesn't hurt, of course, that they're playing in a AAA ballpark in Sacramento, which did increase offense last year. Okamoto stretched by Guerrero, and they get him. What a play on both ends.
Tough play for a third baseman with a left-handed hitter. Soderstrom, it's just a check swing, so he dribbles it that way, but Okamoto is playing way off that third base line, so he has to range to his right, create that angle, and he almost pulled his throw a little bit too much as Vladdy is just able to hang on to that bag with his right toes.
Short hopped at third by Okamoto, and another good play. And another 3 up, 3 down inning for Kevin Gausman. He appears to kind of be a new guy this spring. He's added a couple of pitches. The results were great. Here's Okamoto, 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And a fastball in there for a strike. Outside, it's even at 1-1.
We will see this delivery tomorrow from Dylan Cease a little bit, that short arm swing.
Okamoto swings through the fastball, 1-2.
In Dylan's case, it's just something that evolved when he was working on his mechanics, trying to stay tight and bound in his delivery.
Base hit. A pretty swing there from Okamoto, who's got his second hit of the game.
Love the way he did it too with 2 strikes. It wasn't a big home run type swing. Remember, there's a lot of power in that bat, but he is letting that ball travel, just punching it the other way. Pretty simple swing, not a lot of movement, little leg kick there, and that's that hand movement I was referring to, is talking to Vladdy about.
So the winning run is at first with 2 outs. Here's Ernie Clement, 1 for 3, doubled and scored in the 5th. Bounces it over the head of the third baseman, Muncy. Okamoto is on his way to third, and Clement is into second with his second double of the game.
Ernie will take it, and as soon as it bounced over the third baseman's head, I'm thinking to myself, what's it going to do down there in the corner? Okamoto was running hard, but the left fielder did a nice job. Soderstrom coming up with that ball cleanly before the wall could interfere with it. Right about here, you're watching for any kind of misplay at all, and then you put on the afterburners, but
Okamoto scores, Jimenez walks it off, and the Blue Jays win it on opening night. way to start the season for Andres Jimenez, and that 9th inning rally got started with the second hit of the game for Kazuma Okamoto. They had 2 outs and nobody on, and win it in the bottom of the 9th.
Remember that ball that Jimenez hit earlier into that left center gap? A little misplay, miscommunication by the Athletics outfielders. This one, no doubt, hits it hard on the ground, but through the hole in the right side, and he knew it right there.
Well, as we saw so often last year, when you put the ball in play, as much as this team does, good things often follow, and they followed here in the 9th.
Nobody happier than Jeff Hoffman.
He picks up a W here on the first night of the season. Andres Jimenez puts him to sleep with the base hit into right center. He drove in all 3 runs for the Blue Jays here tonight as they beat the A's 3-2.